Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Mellon coming to you from the Jing, Beijing, China. And as you can see, it's March 27th, 2020, and it is an absolute stunner of a day. If I just go around here and show you, taking a little pause in my run today to come to talk to you. But I wanted to talk to you today about March 27th is a significant date for me because 1 year ago, that's when I had my second surgery on my collarbone here. And I remember it was right around spring break. I think it was a Thursday. And I had the surgery, and after that, it was spring break and I was isolated in the hospital. My wife did stay there with me, but it was very hard as an extrovert to sort of be isolated. And so I remember being very hopeful that the second surgery would do the trick. But if you follow my blogs at all, you know that the second surgery last summer when I was in Thailand and I was in the swimming pool, I felt something in my shoulder break, and it was my metal plate that broke. And now, until now, my shoulder is still technically broken. Don't worry, there's not too much pain, but I learned a lot of things last year about being in the hospital. And when I was in the hospital, there was nothing I could really do. They had opened up my knee, and they had I couldn't walk barely, and they'd taken a bone graft and grafted it to my collarbone. And obviously I was inundated with lots of drugs in the hospital, didn't really have an appetite. And I was thinking about sometimes when you're in isolation and you're in pain, sometimes the best thing to do is just be still. Sometimes actually doing something in a crisis makes it worse. And when you're in isolation, it can be the hardest thing for you to do. So a lot of you are all around in your homes and you can't really go out. I know for 8 weeks here in China, it was sort of, you couldn't really go and do things, and you still can't really, there's a lot of restrictions on it, although I am enjoying the park here today. But I wanted to say that in a crisis, sometimes the best thing to do is be still, and that's the best thing that you could do to help. I saw a meme on Facebook the other day that said, for once in our life, sitting on the couch and watching TV is going to save the world. I thought that was pretty funny. But I wanted to let you know that a lot of times we don't know what to do in life, especially when things are at a crisis. And I think our mindset, especially men, is we want to fix things. We want to make sure we fix it right away. But I remember a couple of years ago when I learned how to do scuba diving in Thailand, and I learned one of the main things that you do when something happens underwater and something goes wrong, the main thing is to be calm and stay still. If you move or if you get behind in the pack and you try to swim harder to catch up, it'll only make things worse. So I just wanted to come to you today and share that with you. The other thing is, I hope we can all realize that we're not in control of any situation in our life. Sometimes things happen that are beyond our control, and sometimes we just need to let go. And so I want to encourage you with that today. I want to encourage you all to stay strong. If you're in isolation or quarantine, no matter where you are in the world, look up and stay strong. And remember that sometimes the best things in life are to remain still. Take care.